Do you know who Tonia McGrath is? Hilarious. It's Andrew Boyle. He's a British fellow, brilliant guy who's been on the podcast before, and he has this fictional character, this pseudonym, Tonia McGrath, who's like the ultimate social justice warrior. And
is this like a female avatar?
Yes,
or something?
yes.
Okay.
A female avatar that's actually a computer conglomeration of a bunch of faces.
Okay.
It's not really one person, so one person can't be a victim and be angry. He's sort of combined these faces to make this one perfect social justice warrior.
Okay.
But the thing, I recognized it early on before I met him.
Sure.
That this was parody. This was just fun, and then I love reading the people that don't recognize that. They get angry.
Sure.
And they're really, like, there's a lot of people that just get really furious about some. There's some fun to that. There's some fun to the not picking up on the true nature of the signal.
I find Twitter quite engaging.
How do you have the time?
Well, I mean, it's like 5 minutes every couple hours type of thing. It's not like I'm sitting on it all day.
But even 5 minutes every couple hours, if those are bad 5 minutes, they might be bouncing around your head for the next 30.
Yeah, you have to, like I said, take a certain amount of distance from. You read this and you're like, okay, it's bullets being fired by an opposing army. Don't like. It's not like they like I said. It's not like they know you. It's like don't take it personally.
Did you feel the same way when CNN had that stupid shit about ventilators with you? I found that both confusing and the
yeah, that was annoying.
It was annoying.
It was wrong.
But it's also annoying as a person who reads CNN and wants to think of them as a responsible conveyor of the facts. I would like to think that.
Yeah. I don't think CNN is that.
I think it used to be.
It used to be, yeah. Like, what do you think's the best source of just like information out there? Like,
that's a good question.
Let's say you're just like average citizen trying to just get the facts, figure out what's going on, like, how to live your life, and just looking for what's going on in the world. That it's hard to find something that isn't, that's good.
Yeah.
Not trying to push some partisan angle, not trying to, not sort of doing sloppy reporting and just aiming for the most number of clicks and trying to maximize ad dollars and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
You're just trying to figure out what's going on. It's like, I'm hard pressed to, where do you go?
I don't know. I don't think there's any pure form. My favorite places are the New York Times and the LA Times, and I don't trust them 100%. Because also there's individuals that are writing these stories.
Yeah, exactly.
And that seems to be the problem, is these individual biases and these individual, there's purposely distorted perceptions, and then there's ignorantly reported facts. And there's so many variables, and you got to put everything through this filter of where is this person coming from. Do they have political biases? Do they have social biases? Are they upset because of their own shortcomings, and are they projecting this into the story?
Sure.
It's so hard.
Yeah, I think like maybe just trying to find individual reporters that you think are good and kind of following them as opposed to the publication.
I go with whatever Matt Taibbi says.
Okay.
I trust him more than anybody.
All right.
Matt Taibbi's onto something. He's as far as investigative reporters in particular, the way he reported the savings and loan crisis, the way he reports everything. I just listen to him above most. He's my go-to guy.
All right, I'll check it out.
It's his Rolling Stones articles are amazing. His stuff on the savings and loan crisis. You're just like, what in the fuck?
Sure.
And and he wasn't, he's not an economist by any stretch of the imagination. So he had to really sort of deeply embed himself in that world to try to understand it and to be able to report on it.
Yep.
And with a humorous flair.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's not that many of them. It's hard, and not a location where like we are no bullshit.
Sure.
We are nobullshit.com. Like the one place where you can say, this is what we know, this is what we don't know, this is what we think. Not this person's wrong and here's why. Like, oh, God damn it. I can't. You don't know. There's a lot of stuff that is open to interpretation.
Yeah.
This particular coronavirus issue that we're dealing with right now seems to be a great illuminator of that very fact, is that there's so much data and there's so much that's open to interpret. There's so many things because it's all happening in real time, right? And like particularly right now in California, we're in stage 2 tomorrow or Friday, 2 days from now. Stage 2, retail stores opening up, things are changing. Like no one knows the correct process that needs to take place to save the most amount of lives, but yet ensure that our culture and that our economy survives. It's a lot of speculation and guessing, but if you go to certain places, they'll tell you, we know why, and we know this, and we know, it's hard.
Yeah, I mean,